Hello, welcome to Arbitrary Hero presents Dragon Heist. I'm the GM for this, Max. First person we have is Rolan. Say hi, Rolan.
Hey everyone. Play Rolan. Actual name Nate. You probably heard me on the show before. Probably sick of me already. Playing a human fighter, and yeah, I have a really long, sharp stick.
Yeah, and he's got a sword too.
Yeah. Then Alu.
I am Alu. I am real name is Cherie, and Alu is Asimar. Correct me if I say that wrong.
No, you're good.
Okay, Asimar. And she is a rogue, so she's a thief, but with a heart of gold.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Then
Time will tell.
Wilhelm.
Hi, I'm Cameron from the channel, and I play Wilhelm. I'm a human bard, and we'll see what sort of special tricks I've got up my sleeve. Mostly not being good at things.
Is it Wilhelm or Wilhelm?
It could be, he would say it Wilhelm.
Okay. Then Hollyries.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
good.
hi, I'm Hannah. You've heard me on the channel too. I'm playing Hollyries Go Delicately, and I'm a half-elf wizard with a lot of cute little fashion things. So.
You're not screaming in frustration, Hannah. I don't recognize you.
Give it time. Give it time.
Mm-mm.
And then we have Finn.
Yeah, my name is Ian, and I will be playing Fen, and he will be a wood elf. And
Alright.
he'll be the owner of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Loner of the group.
You're the only one who does not live in Waterdeep, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make
Goddamn
sure
immigrants
I had that
coming in,
right.
Taking our fantastical adventuring jobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one actually not alone in these, though. Everybody else is sitting in their own space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
For us.
actually kind of funny that you can barely see him.
Yeah, he's there.
He does
I'm
that
so
intentionally.
far back in the shot.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to get you guys on my 60-inch screen here.
Yeah.
Got it. That's fair.
I wanted to start off with how do all the characters know each other? How did you guys meet up?
Ooh.
Okay. So we
all
discussed
Okay.
this
this.
separately.
So, who wants to explain that first?
Nate started talking first. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Roland has lived in Waterdeep for several years now. As a kid, traveled around. I was in a military family, so I don't even remember where I'm originally from, but we settled down in Waterdeep in my mid-teens. I've been there for quite a while. And I know Ben because he was married to my sister, who is now no longer with us. But he has come into town just recently, and he's basically sleeping on my couch. Let's see. I know Wilhelm because we frequent the same bar together.
Yes.
We
We're not
are
actually friends.
No,
Well,
we're not friends.
I think we're friends. Wilhelm definitely
In a
considers
Very
Wilhelm a friend.
sarcastic way.
Yes.
But yeah, we're mostly bar
Drinking
mates.
buddies.
Yeah, if anything. And then I vaguely know Holly. I'm going to call Holly because I'm not even going to try and say your name right.
That's
Um,
fair. That's fine. Hollyries.
Yeah, I know she's pretty
Don't worry,
well
I'll
to
correct
do.
you. I'll
Okay,
correct
Holly
you every
Reese.
time. Yeah.
All right.
Hollyries.
Hollyries. I know she's well to do, and I am a mercenary, so I've been hired on odd jobs that take me around her presence. We know of each other, we
Mhm.
don't know each other all that well. And those are my connections to the group right now.
Yeah. And
So-
then, so Wilhelm knows Roland, like we said. They kind of
Mhm.
sat at the same adjacent bar stools for the past 6 months, a couple nights a week. He knows Lady Hollyries because the Go Delicately family has been patrons to him for his different arts projects for the past year. So he knows her on a relatively personal level, but they're not like super close, but they're associates. And then he knows Alu because to help fund everything, Sometimes, with his good penmanship skills, he's a forger on the side, and he's acted as a fence for her thieving whatever she lifts. If she needs a certificate of authenticity, he's been happy to oblige.
Are you also a notary?
Yes, notary public.
I'll be a fake one.
So, is it fair to say that either Rolan or Wilhelm are kind of the head of the party in a way? Are they the ones that are taking charge most of the time?
We might be the ones who are arguing the most. We're going to find out the dynamics of the party as we go.
So, in the past, though, have you two butted heads?
Oh, yeah. Philosophically speaking.
Has not noticed.
Yeah.
That's even better. Okay.
Roland has a specific disdain for his type of person.
That is perfect. Okay.
Wilhelm has assumed that Roland is just attracted to Wilhelm and shy.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well.
That's really funny.
Oh my god.
And then I think so Fen only knows Roland, and then the other connection, right, is Hollyries and Alu, and you guys have an interesting relationship.
Yeah, so my family is of the merchant class, which means that we run in similar circles to Holly's family, which is nobility, in that we would be suppliers of merchandise. We'd probably go to some of the same functions. And so we know of each other, but we're not really friends.
No.
Okay.
Like, I know your family fairly
You're in the
well,
same
members of
circles,
your family.
and you've seen each other, but...
Yeah, but we don't associate with each other.
Okay. Okay.
They sat on opposite sides of the cafeteria in high school.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys are all at the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal is a tavern in town. It's a tavern that's well known by adventurers because of the actual Yawning Portal, for what it's named, is a hole that goes straight down into the Undermountain underneath the city. So adventurers and other people gather around at this tavern quite frequently. And actually, I'm going to move you all over to the Yawning Portal. Let's see if we can do this.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
So,
fancy.
Very nice.
Thanks to the wonderful tools at D&D Beyond and Roll20, it's just like we're there.
It is.
okay. So, you guys are sitting at a booth in the Yawning Portal.
Okay.
You sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by bright burning candles and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sound of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. Then all of the noise is eclipsed by a shout, "Ya pig! Like killing me, mates, does ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swing punch from a male human, whose shaved head is covered with eye-shaped tattoos. 4 other humans stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators cluster around the brawl. What do you do?
So at this point, we've been eating dinner together.
Yeah, you've been eating dinner together, and there's...
This is the first time I've met Fen. Has he said... Fen, are you the talkative type? Have you said anything about yourself?
Sorry, we can back up a little bit if you'd like to. I may have jumped into things.
Oh, no, you're fine.
No, yeah, Fenn's probably done small talk. I don't know if he's probably... I don't know if he's been introduced. I don't know how long we've been sitting at this table.
Oh, I thought through Nate. You guys can have as much time as you want to get introduced with each other.
Align each other?
Yeah. Yeah, because all of you... Since all of you knew of each other, I jumped into it. But
So,
Why am I sitting with you?
Yeah,
So I think it stands to reason that both Wilhelm and I frequent the Red Door,
Yep.
and that's our usual watering hole.
They don't serve food there.
Yeah, they don't serve food here, so I think we're all in a bar we don't usually go to, but we recognize each other vaguely. So we're like, cool, we'll sit with you instead,
Yep.
as opposed to random strangers.
Crowded bar, find a table with people you know, grab some food. Fight breaks out.
Okay.
What kind of a tavern is this? Because Holly and I would need a reason to be there.
It's more of like a middle class tavern. It's a melting pot of people.
But it's a famous one. Like I've
It's
heard
yes,
of
it's very
people
famous
around this.
because of the
Okay.
Yawning Portal in the middle of the
It's a
tavern
king
there.
tavern.
Yeah.
The 99.
Yeah.
So
So if a fight breaks out, Wilhelm, I think like it's not super close to us, or it's like
No,
the next
and
table.
actually, I'm grabbing tokens right now to drop onto the table. I have
nice.
to find them. There's one. Sorry.
And it's like 2 guys, or it's a whole brawl.
It's 5 people. One of them is currently fighting Yagra, and the other 4 are just standing, like
okay.
ready to jump into the fray if it looks like it's gonna go bad for their boss.
Gotcha. I think
Got
Wilhelm would start inching closer out of curiosity, but he's not a jump in and intervene kind of guy. If these are 2 dudes that hate each other, that want to stab each other, it's their
Yeah.
right as Fey Ruins.
I'm gonna say I've probably seen fights like this before at,
Yeah, they're pretty common,
when people get
at taverns
when
around
some
town.
higher class folk get a little too much in them. So for me, it's just like, well, it's just another party, so I'm just gonna sit back and keep drinking.
Yeah, I wouldn't. These people definitely do not look higher class, to say the least.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't care.
let's see here.
It's not my, not
I
my
would be
problem.
I wouldn't get involved either.
Okay.
The
So
only
let's see
way I'm
here.
getting involved is if they were doing something really bad and I needed to sneak attack.
Yeah, see, for me, unless someone spills my drink or spills a drink on me, then I will care.
So
But
it's
for right now,
it's
I
4
don't care.
humans versus an orc.
A
Are
half
there-
orc. But yeah,
Huh?
it's a half orc.
Oh, it's 4-on-1.
Are there?
They haven't
dwarves or
jumped
anyone
in
nearby?
yet. They're sitting around waiting to see if their boss needs help.
Okay.
So and I'm looking for their boss in the
Okay.
tokens. So
Roland's going to do a quick survey of the fight and make his way over there. Like, not to jump in, but to be around the ring and see if it's going to get dangerous.
okay.
Finn is not inclined to get involved because his business in town is something he's not interested in advertising, but he sees that Roland is
Yeah, if
Getting-
Roland steps up,
yeah.
if Roland steps up, Wilhelm will he'll turn and he'll say, Alu, Lady Hollyries will take care of this, and he will get as close to the fight as 1 step behind Roland.
Okay. Well, and also there's a lot of people around this,
Yeah.
like watching.
Yeah.
So
And once I get close enough, I'd start casting Minor Illusion to throw my voice into the fight and egg them on.
and egg them on.
Yeah.
Well, they have
Yeah,
plenty of
things like, you're not a half orc, you're probably a half ogre.
they have plenty of people egging them on, and there's plenty of people who are placing bets on it. If anybody would like to get in on that, you hear a
Yes.
bunch of people throwing
Are they-
in for like the.
Wait, is this a knife fight or are they punching?
No, they're punching. They're not. They haven't
Okay.
pulled any weapons.
I'll put money. The human has friends, right?
Yeah, he's got 4 people behind him. But I mean, I think people are kind of betting on the, the fact that like
It's a
it's a one-on-one fight at the moment.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of people putting money on the half orc.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I
Okay.
wouldn't want anyone to die,
For the heck,
but
for the
I
life of
would
me,
like
I
to win a
can't
bit
find
of
this
gold.
guy.
I'd like to put someone on the half orc and see if I can sleight of hand a nearby stool or something, kind of nudge it so no one sees me nudge it over near the orc to pick up and just knock the human out.
Actually, can everybody give me a perception check?
Ooh,
Yes.
first
That's
rolls
a
of the day.
D20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
D20. Let's see, my perception.
Oof, not great. Wilhelm's got, yeah, it's a 10.
Hang on.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Um,
What do I add to my thing again? Do I
Your
add my?
perception. On your sheet, it says perception, and it's
Yeah.
a plus or
Finn's got a 19.
19.
I
So
am not-
anybody who rolled
have
over a
a-
10
yeah,
noticed.
I'm not. Oh, there it is. So I think I have a. I think you add plus 10 to what you roll.
No, you had your
no.
perception.
on
Perception.
your.
Part of my wisdom, correct?
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's-
okay. So on your sheet, you'll have a big column. The middle column has a bunch of different skills. Kind of
Yeah.
halfway down is one just called perception.
Oh,
Add
okay.
that.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, so it's just
So-
whatever you roll then. If it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
zero,
just
you
a-
add whatever you roll.
I'm a 10. I'm
Oh,
a
I
10.
see.
Yeah.
Okay. Prince
Which makes
doesn't
sense.
actually have his
You
own
are a
token.
10,
That's why I
Hollyries.
can't find his token.
Mine was 12 plus 3.
15.
Add
Yeah.
my but
Okay.
I didn't add the 3.
Oh well, Hollyries rolled a Hannah. Why do you Hollyries rolled a 20? You see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I only got.
For the
19?
first time in years, you're the first one to
I'm-
see the bottom of the Yawning Portal.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
How did I get a 20? I thought it said 10 before when I put it up.
No, that was Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you roll a natural 20.
Yours is
Okay. I have a 20. Just
Okay.
kidding.
So everybody notices that her weapon is on the table, like right behind her.
Wait, the orc is a lady.
Yeah, the Zagra is a lady. She the table over. How do I ping?
Oh.
I remember there's a way to ping.
Roland, you gotta go help her out. She's a lady in distress. Come on.
I'm not a knight, I'm a mercenary.
Yeah, but we are two dashing gentlemen, and for the past 6 months that we've sat at the stools, you have had neither gentleman nor lady accompany you home. Go,
So
go
if
be a gentleman. And
if-
I nudge him. I try and nudge him forward.
You gonna push him into it?
Yeah,
So-
and I use minor illusion to make it sound like he's saying leave the lady alone.
So I guess first thing is, did you push the stool over to Zagra?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
Yes. I get +5.
And actually give it to me with advantage because oh wait a second. I'm sorry. You're trying to get the people who are betting
Yes.
not to notice this. Never mind.
Yep.
Give this to me with disadvantage. Actually,
Disadvantage?
yeah, they're everywhere.
Oof. It's a 7.
Okay. Well, they see you push that in there, and one of the guys is like, "Hey, stop helping her! If you're in on this
It's
bet,"
a lady. She needs a little help.
nice.
Okay.
and he
okay.
just goes, whatever. It'll make it more interesting. And Zagraf picks up the bar stool,
Yes.
and
And then I want to push Roland forward.
okay.
Ugh.
At this point, go ahead and give me initiative.
Oh, God damn it.
All
So-
of us, or just him.
Well, anybody who intends or unintentionally intends to be in the middle of this fray. So,
And
actually,
on our
you know
sheet,
what?
Initiative has. its
Everybody
own
give me
number.
initiative just in case you somehow get drawn into this.
Quick question.
Damn. Okay.
13.
Go into this. How much would we know about her just by being characters who live in this town? And initiative is
About Zagra?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on whether you frequent this bar or not. If you
What
frequent,
do I add to my initiative when I roll?
The
Oh, no.
initiative
Your dex
number.
bonus.
It's all on the sheet. There's a number that says initiative.
I just have to find it. That's my problem.
I think I got 20.
So Hannah, when you're rolling a d20, do you
yeah.
see how you can add a number to it under advanced roll?
Oh, yeah.
So it does all. This is super simple. It does all the math for you.
Okay. Well, I was looking at my sheet,
Terrible.
so let me roll again. Hold on. So I have a +1 for initiative.
Oh yeah. So you rolled a 20. You rolled a 19 plus 1 is a 20.
Okay, well, I just rolled again because I didn't think that one counted.
I'd stick with your higher one.
Okay.
FYI, Max. Finn rolled a 13.
Okay, let me start getting these in here.
Mine was terrible.
So Finn rolled a 13. Wilhelm?
5.
5. Okay.
Oh,
Roland?
Wilhelm.
I mean, I want to help, but I'm just so.
Roland, what'd you roll?
slow.
13.
13. Okay. Holly?
20 originally.
I'll keep it. That's fine. Oh, weird. I have 2 Hollies on here. Huh. I need to change someone's name on their token. Let's
Nice.
see here. Alu?
I rolled a 10,
10? Okay.
which wasn't great.
Let's see here. Oops.
You want to go first anyway.
Well, actually,
No, I don't
Oh,
want to be
no.
involved.
I deleted somebody. Just a second here. Removing the bandits so I can roll their initiative differently. Let's see here. Add you back. Oh my god, that reset all of them.
So while he's working on the
No.
background, Fen, what might have you talked about yourself? Because I'm a talkative, if you can't tell. Wilhelm is a chatty Cathy. He would have been trying to prise something out of you the entire time we were having dinner.
So
Yeah.
basically, he's you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fen
Yeah.
isn't keeping any secrets.
answer.
Fen isn't guarded. He's probably not going to be volunteering a lot of information. But if you ask him where he's from,
Yes.
what he's doing in town,
Yes.
the purpose, the way I see it, is the real reason he's willing, because you guys might potentially be able to give him information about what he's looking into in town, and he wants acquaintances so he can get help with his investigation.
Yeah, and Wilhelm would say he knows all sorts of people.
Right. So he's gonna probably be probing you for info.
He would say that.
Yeah.
You-
He'd be around.
A little
possibly.
bit. Yeah, I guess I would have introduced him at the table. This is my brother-in-law.
And that
Um,
would be fascinating to Wilhelm, because I'm sure over the past 6 months you have not mentioned having a sister.
Nope. Not at all. I wouldn't have mentioned him either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Roland's not a talkative fella.
There we go.
Roland can.
And
But
He
not
just doesn't.
personal stuff.
I don't like Will.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's no reason why I should.
That's not true. I'm
So then-
lovely.
I would probably be nice to, well, not probably. I would be nice to Fen because he's an elf. So I would offer up however way I could be of assistance, whether that was him meeting people in my circle or lending him money.
Because he is a dirty
I would be
hobo.
helpful.
You
He's an elf
immediately
either
notice,
way.
you're like, do you need some change? Like, I got,
Yes.
platinum on me.
let's see here.
And I think the entire time, like, I'd be trying to remember if Alu had ever fenced or given me anything to fence that had the
Oh,
Go
there we go.
Delicately family crest on it. Because I'm like, they seem to know each other. Like, did she steal from? Maybe.
Did she?
It's potentially possible, but unlikely.
Gotcha.
Only because my morality is high. So unless somebody in her family had taken something from someone else or had done something
Okay.
Bad.
All right.
I
Yeah,
have
let me ask you a
everybody in
question.
initiative order now.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Ian, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Before we get started, what's the weapon policy at the Yawning Portal? Is it check it at the door, or can you keep it with you?
no, you all have your weapons on you. Generally speaking, people are allowed to keep their weapons in here because occasionally, although none of you have ever been around for it, you've heard that things will crawl up out of the Yawning Portal.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
what kind of things?
I mean,
All sorts of things.
anything that can live in Undermountain, which is a variety of things.
Yeah.
There are a lot of monsters that live down there.
Got it.
So is
Okay.
it like a place people gather because they're hoping something crawls out of this?
No, it's more because, like, you can meet all sorts of types here. It's a place where it's socially acceptable to meet with different, stratas of society. As
Got
well as, like, it's just well known. And
Yeah.
some people just enjoy the entertainment. There's actually 2 or 3 floors to this. So, like, if something comes out, like, it comes out on the first floor and then everybody else gets to watch more or less an arena.
Nice.
What is, remind me again, what's the half-orc's name?
Zagra.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So,
Is there
first,
also, like, a
first
dead
to
goblin-looking guy?
first to act
Okay.
is Hollyries.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
So, what would you
Holly,
like
what
to
are you
do?
So I am going to go up to Zagra and just be like, Zagra and the person she's squaring off against, and be like, is there any way I can interest you to not fight via a bribe?
You're actually over there at the table right now.
I know. How do I move?
You
Click your portrait.
Yeah, click your portrait and move your character.
And you can move up to 6 squares, probably, right?
Yes, 6 squares. So you might be a little far away to communicate with them, because also I didn't put all the NPCs on here because I don't want to just clutter up the map too much.
Yeah.
But there is a crowd of spectators around this.
Okay.
So are Roland and I kind of in
You're
the edge
in
of
the
that
crowd of spectators. Like,
Okay.
here, I'll draw a line for I'll freehand a line on here for like the crowd of spectators. Like, if you're around here, or like
I saw your line.
in there, like that's the ring of spectators.
Got it.
Okay, so this is where I am. This is like about as far as I can go.
Oh, and you can hear Durnan kind of being like, "Knock it off, you two!" But he can't really. He's not really like trying, because like people are getting
Yeah,
some
he doesn't
enjoyment
wanna
out of
get
this.
his ass kicked.
You can tell that like the furniture in here is kind of like lower grade than normal for a tavern that serves middle class, just because it's expendable.
Yep.
Noted.
So Durnan is he's telling them to knock it off, but they're not listening.
Okay.
So that was your movement for this turn, Hannah?
Yeah.
Did you want to try yelling at them? You can. It's just
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I stand on something and raise my voice a little bit?
you're a little far away from that table, but next turn you'd be able to get up on that table and start yelling at them.
Okay.
I like this. This is very in Hollyries' character. She's going like, "Stop fighting, you guys!" That's how I'm
Can't we all
picturing
just
it.
get along? That's what
Yeah.
it would be. Can't we all just get along?
So it's the bandit's turn, and at this point, the bandit that's or the guy who's fighting against Zagra has been knocked out. The fighting before like all the turns started had knocked him out, so he's just kind of like, he took like a blow to the chin and just went down.
Yep.
So
Got it.
he's unconscious and on the ground after taking a chair to the chin, and
Yeah.
all the guys that are next to Zagra, or that guy's get up and
So they're
start
not-
to move around. They've drawn blades,
Okay.
so
Noted.
they are escalating this to lethal force.
Ooh. Okay.
Got it.
She does have a chair though, so
Yeah.
you know, that's good.
All right.
Well, she has a chair and her weapon, or just her chair right now?
Just her chair. Her weapon is over, and I have no idea how I pinged earlier. Oh god, I wish I knew how I pinged. It's over on. I'll grab the arrow and I'll mark it over here. Oh god, too much.
Okay.
You can only clear drawings. You can't erase. Okay. Well, anyways, or at least I don't know how to erase. We'll figure that out later.
Use the arrow and click on it, and then it will highlight it, and then you can hit delete.
Oh, we can make it smaller. We have the technology. Yeah, it's right there.
Because I was messing around the other day, and I was like, and I was like, well, shit, I'm drawing all over the board. I want to delete it. So I did.
Okay.
It
Well,
was fun for a second, and then I was like, well, I can't just keep doing this. This
and then
is
you were
fun.
like, "Oh God, what have I done?"
Yeah, basically. This is so much fun. Shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. That's how that went.
It's okay. I didn't know how to get rid of it either. So, so they've drawn scimitars and
Oh.
are attacking her now. So let's
Okay.
see here. We're
I
gonna
cannot
have
help.
one.
Dudes, I am sitting back. I got my feet up on the table, and I'm eating an apple with my dagger,
One.
Got it.
not moving.
I actually don't understand. Oh, they have 2 scimitars. Holy crap.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see here.
Each.
Yeah. They're dual
Yeah.
wielders.
Supposedly.
Amongst the 4 of them, they have a total of
Oh,
2.
and a crit. So let's
They
see
have to
here.
pass it back and forth.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're going Soviet Russia here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. So that is. So yeah, she is definitely on her ass because she also has no armor on right now.
Oh, good. Okay.
I mean, she's just here at the bar, like, you know, taking some time off and getting wrecked. So let's see here. She's got. Let me check her AC. Okay.
Probably 10 plus dex.
Yep, you are correct.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know what that was. So, yeah, she's actually not dead. She's
That's good.
That's good.
Okay.
yeah, that's really good. That's not what I expected. She's she's a beefy individual.
Let's hope so. She's gonna need it.
Let's see.
Her turn next.
After I do math, there we go.
Got it.
Yeah, she's up next. The other guy couldn't get in. He's got his swords drawn, but he's not doing anything.
Okay.
He's just waiting for his turn to wail on her in case somebody goes down. And she will go ahead and attack one of the bandits. So let's see here. She, oh, I need her unarmed strike. Does she have an unarmed? Nope, she doesn't, so I'll just have to roll in chat. Well, I guess bar stool. I'll count that as like a club, yeah. Well, we'll use that as a club. That seems reasonable. She's probably used a bar stool enough to be able to use it as a club instead of an improvised weapon.
Got it.
Oh, and she has multi-attack, so I should have rolled that twice. Is my typing bad? Like, do you guys hear that a bunch?
Yours is not anywhere near as bad as Cameron's.
Oh, good. That's all that matters. Really. Ticka ticka. Okay. So she hits two bandits, one bandit twice, the one to her left. She just takes the chair and she's just like brings it across. And let's see here. It's gonna be does anybody know what a club does for damage?
Off the top of my head.
I think it's
Yeah.
Is it a D8? I'm just gonna do this as a D4. It's a chair. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
the
people's
you said it was
chair.
cheaply made anyway, so yeah.
It's the people's chair, but it's still just a chair.
Yeah.
Okay, just a second here. Okay, so these are the two hits together. There we go, 5 damage. So
Okay.
this guy here takes 5, and he goes down to 6. Okay.
Cool.
Now it is. Let's see, Yagra went, so it's Rolan. Does
Okay.
that like give you a notification whenever I switch to your turn?
Doesn't really give me. Just I go to the top of the list.
Okay, I didn't know if it made a noise or anything.
Yeah, no, my name is automatically highlighted on the list anyway.
Yeah.
So when it moves, I know.
Yep.
Well, I'm the
okay.
one moving it, so that's why I was wondering if it made a noise.
Okay.
So you knew.
I'm going to move through the crowd up to the fight proper. Do I have any issues moving through the crowd?
No. I mean, you're a big guy. These are.
Yeah.
They're enjoying the fight, but they're also not going to get in your way. So.
Okay. In that case.
Yeah, a few people are like, "Hey, watch it."
I just give them the look like I'm on the clock. Get out of my way.
Okay.
I'm not particularly a fan of the 4-on-1 situation happening right now.
Okay.
As I walk away from Wilhelm, I say, "Get her weapon to her," and
I
will. Yeah. Give me the whole. Yeah, you got it, bro.
All the way on the other side of the combat.
Yeah. I mean, heck, he could probably schmooze his way over there. He's fine.
He can probably do it.
Yeah. And then remind me again, what was the inciting incident of this fight?
You guys didn't see how it started. You just
we just heard someone yell something.
You just saw the other, or like the yell you heard was that guy calling her a pig, and then they started fighting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they've escalated it. They are ganging up on her. Not a big fan of that.
Okay.
So I'm actually just going to set to them with my glaive.
Okay.
Granted, I'm in close quarters, but I also don't want to hit anybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to stand back in the crowd and just like poke out of it.
Just poke at him? Yeah, no. I'm gonna use my glaive more as a quarterstaff, but
Okay. Are you
yeah,
trying to
so-
deal non-lethal damage with it then?
I would like to if I could help it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can do that.
All right, cool. So I'm going to attack the guy who's directly next to me.
Okay.
And he does. Okay, it'll be that. All right. Let me get my hit dice. All right. Fuck. Okay. 12
12.
to hit.
Let's see here. You hit,
Awesome. Cool. All right. I'll take that.
and you'll just deal normal damage, but I'll deal it as subdual damage, so they don't,
Okay,
bleed out
cool.
and die.
And then I hit him for 11 damage.
He's down.
Oh, cool. All right. And then as a bonus action, I have a polearm master, and the next guy to him, and you're right, still adjacent to me, I'm going to hit with the back end of my glaive, and I'm going to try to see if I can't do a 2-for-1.
Okay.
So
Give it a shot.
that's ooh, sweet, 23 to hit.
23. That hits.
All right, sounds awesome.
Now, actually, that
Alright.
misses. The other one hit, but that misses.
Yeah,
They actually have a
totally.
range of
Totally.
AC.
This other guy's he's the professional.
Wicked fast. All right,
He
and I
catches
hit him for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He's like, he takes it to the chin and is just like,
Mhm.
oh, and falls back like
Mhm.
into his chair.
All right, take that. I'll take that off to a good start. All right, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Finn, you're up.
All right. So Fen has obviously witnessed what Roland's been doing. Given that he is ostensibly buddies with him, he's already been expecting that Roland was going to do this. So he's up and out of his chair, and he's going to make his way over there. I don't know that I can make it all the way there. No.
I forgot to mention this on Holly's turn, but you can do double moves, which is just you move twice as much. It just takes your full
Yeah.
action. Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't.
Which is what that would
I
be.
forgot about that.
Okay.
So
So then
you,
presumably,
but you wouldn't be able to do anything else at the end
Right.
of that. You just move
No,
twice.
This is
as
me getting to the crowd now that I know that Roland is.
Roland's
Yeah,
rolling on in.
Grant, you could head up to where Wilhelm is. Maybe one to the left of him.
Roland is rolling tide.
Damn right. Roll tide.
There we go. Okay. He doesn't have much else to do at this point, so I think he's probably going to be reluctant to actually get involved unless Roland actually gets himself in trouble, which I don't,
Okay.
doesn't look like he is. So
The little
alright.
X up in the corner of those icons, does that mean that they're like prone or
They're down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're down. They're
Yeah.
bleeding
They're
out.
unconscious, not just prone, but
I
outside.
was just making sure that it wasn't something like super badass motherfucker.
No.
No. So
Like,
okay,
maybe that's how you
that's what the
designate
symbol
that
means.
they're
Super.
gonna
Yeah, that means they're elites.
be.
so the fight has quickly gone from 4-on-1 to
3-on-2.
4.
3-on-4, yeah.
How do their brigands or brigands or bandits?
They're
They're just-
so if you look at them closely, you see these tattoos on them that are of eyeballs. And anybody who's lived in this town long enough would know that they're associated with the Xanathars Guild. Which basically means that like they probably picked a fight with this orc because they just don't like people of other races.
Oh yeah, I really don't like these jerks. Okay, and are they like? How are they feeling about this fight in particular? Are they still ready to go in a proper fight, or?
After they saw what Roland just did, they're not looking too thrilled to continue this fight.
Okay, so. Oh wait, is it Wilhelm's turn?
Let's see. Finn just went, so yes, it is your turn.
Okay. So, Wilhelm, I think he'd say, you assholes, back off the lady. Yeah, he'd say, "You assholes, back off the lady," and then he'd try and cast a minor illusion to make it sound like there were a bunch of town guards coming up the stairs, up the main exit.
Sounds good.
And it'd be like he's basically trying to get them to grab their knocked out buddies and back the fuck off.
Okay. Can you give me a bluff check? With advantage
can I use
because
performance?
of. Yeah, that would be fine. With advantage too, because you're using your minor illusion to enhance it.
Okay, so here's the first one, and here's the second one.
Okay, well, you did it.
That's awesome.
You definitely did it. Everyone here believes that the guards are on their way currently. And you see some people kind of like finishing their bets like right now and shit. Like everybody's kind of packing up because they don't want to.
I start shouting, "The lady was winning when the guards grab like whatever my equivalent of winnings would be from anyone who's enough to hand me some money."
You pick up your silver piece.
Nice.
So, I mean, they weren't betting like insane amounts. Nobody's dropping like gold here.
Or a silver. Gotcha.
Yeah, a silver.
Good.
And then I'd look at Rolan. I'd give him the double guns, and as people are fleeing, I'd grab the sword or the weapon and hand it to Zafran and be like, "Give her weapon."
Oh, so you're gonna
enough.
go. You'll need to. So the bandits haven't like fled yet because
gotcha.
it has to get her back around to their turn. But you'd want to take like you could take your normal move to try to get over to the table.
Yes.
Over.
I got to go around them. Is there any way I could like?
You can
me through the.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. They'll I mean, they're not like parting on their own, but if you were to go through there, that would be bad.
That's opportunity attack.
They start swinging at me.
They would because you're stepping into the ring.
Okay. I kind of go this way.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's fine. So after that, the next person up is Alu.
I'm still not helping you.
Fair enough.
I mean, there's a lot of food on the table from like your second order.
What I plan to do I'm finishing up my apple. Probably grab some cheese, loaf of bread.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of beer that's left over at the table. Everybody left their drinks.
Yeah. Oh, we left our drinks.
There's nothing to return to.
Fair enough.
You're taking your move action and your full round action to consume food.
Yes.
Double consumption. Okay.
I mean, I'm observing everything like a hawk, but I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So Holly.
I do have a question though. Sorry.
Sure.
Well, it's still technically my turn.
Uh-huh.
On my screen, up at the when I click on my character, there's a 2, an 8, and a 13. What does that mean?
The 2 is your initiative, the 8 is your health, and the 13 is your armor class.
Thank you.
Just put numbers if we
What
want
the hell
to
does
reference.
that mean? And how did that get calculated? And that is calculated from my D&D Beyond sheet, right?
No,
Yes.
I copied it all over, but yeah, that's where it came from.
Thank you.
Oh,
All
no
right,
problem.
I'm cool now. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Still learning.
Okay. So Holly.
Top of the order.
Yeah. So, is anyone left in this bar besides us and
Yes. So the
Viagra?
I mean, the patrons aren't leaving; they're just packing up their illegal gambling.
Okay.
And the bandits, or the Xanathars Guild members, I should say, they look like they're ready to bolt. Like, none of them look like they want to continue fighting, but they haven't yet because they haven't gotten around to their chance to act.
Okay. So I want to get on the table or a chair
Okay.
and basically just tell everyone, hey, let's take a breather. Let's go to our separate corners, and next round of drinks is on me.
Round of drinks for the bar?
Yeah.
You rich.
Yeah, okay.
How rich are you? Not rich anymore.
That, I mean, you can definitely do that, so, I
Okay.
mean, move yourself up onto the table there, and then at that point, Durnan over here yells, "I'll need that money up front."
Vernon is the barkeep.
Yes, Durnan's the barkeep. He runs the Yawning Portal. Most of you would
Is
like.
he always the barkeep in the Yawning Portal?
He owns the Yawning Portal, but yes, he also he tends the bar, because he has to be here. He lives here, and every single day, he kind of has to be worried that he's going to come out front, get the bar ready to go, and something's going to crawl up out of the portal. So he can't really leave it to anybody else,
Fair.
just in case, shit goes wrong. So,
Yep.
but yeah, so some people start crowding around the bar to get stuff, but Durnan is not giving them anything till he gets his money up front.
Okay.
So,
And can I just be like, Durnan, don't worry, I got you. I'm good for it.
give me a persuasion check.
Okay. What is my hold on, I need to see how much I add.
Plus
For that.
4.
Plus 4?
Yeah, I'm looking at your
Okay.
sheet.
$14.
Durnan's like, I'd rather have the money in hand, even though I know you. I'd rather have the money in hand. And he kind of
Okay.
shoos some people away from the bar until he gets the money.
Okay. Can I just pay him? Can I have that money on hand to
I
pay
mean,
him?
not at this instance, because
Okay.
you need to work
Okay.
your way over there, but,
Got it.
yeah. So let's see.
Be like, hold tight, I'm coming. Hold
Yeah.
tight.
So it's the bandits' turn, and they start grabbing people to move them. You see Zagra does not, attack any of them that are, picking up their wounded. Venable, you can attack the one that you've already attacked if you want to, take an attack of opportunity. I don't know, it seems like everything's wrapping up to you, but I'm not gonna stop you.
Well, push the door.
Can I just slap him on the ass to get him out?
Yeah, I mean, you can. Do you want to do, no damage with that, or is that, oh god, the cat?
Jeez.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. If he's leaving, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
push it.
So they're pulling.
Bolts are out.
Just a second here. How do I? Oh, there we go.
Pulling out.
Yeah, they grab their boss and they're like, "You won't get away with this. We'll get you next time, pig."
Wow.
And
I don't like that.
as the crowd starts to disperse from watching the fight and starts to disperse from the bar as Durnan is shooing them away. Let me move this to the correct layer here. A troll has crawled up out of the Yawning Portal
Are you
unnoticed by everyone. It
closest
literally-
By
one to
everyone?
Everybody was so distracted by the fight.
Alu begs to differ because she's been watching the fight.
It
She's not
literally,
doing it.
it's
but
just stepped up out of the portal. And what I mean is that the people are still facing the other direction and don't notice that the troll is behind them. I mean, you definitely notice the troll is there. It's just you wouldn't have had a way to see it below the Yawning Portal.
Until
at
it
that
comes
point-
up out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And on it, you see these little creatures that seem to be drinking its blood. You guys would know that they're sturges. They're these tiny bat-like creatures. And whenever I find them, I will put them on the map.
They're like some sort of parasite from the Underdark.
Yeah,
Max, you're grossing me out.
sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. It's a monster.
Rose.
Yeah, there's some of them that are flying around in the air, and there's some of them that are attached to the troll that are drinking its blood. The ones that are flying around in the air are not, bloated or anything, but the ones that were on the troll, they kind of, start to detach and go back down the hole because they're full.
They're full.
But
Gotcha.
the other ones that are flying around in the air, are not full at all. And as this thing climbs up out of the portal, Durnan, as he's moving people away from the bar, goes, "Troll!" And he grabs a two-handed broadsword behind the counter and leaps over the counter at it.
Nice. All right.
Same initiative order, or do we re-roll?
Yes, but I'll have to get all these other guys in.
Strength.
STR strength. Got it. Sorry. I'm just trying to get over like what I can do in fights. Period. At all.
You're gonna be dex based. Anything that says dex is all you.
Let's see here.
All right. So Durning is hopping over the bar with a broadsword now.
Yeah, and I'm getting these guys added to the initiative order.
List. All right.
Yes.
Are we re-rolling initiative, or are we keeping our turn?
No, keep your initiative that you have currently. Is also kind of the reason I had people roll even if they weren't intending to do anything during the combat.
Oh, you asshole.
Max, what is 20 of 60?
20 of
Under
60.
range.
Oh, 20 is your effective range, and then 60 feet is your range with disadvantage.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's interesting.
So, from where that troll is and where I'm sitting, how far is that, Max?
Every square is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
Count it out.
I'm like almost 100 feet away.
Okay.
Might be.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add this.
Well, not
troll myself.
there should be like tile. Every tile.
Oh yeah, it's here. Let me make it a little more clear. Like I can
Grid?
change the opacity of the grid here and make it a little easier to see.
Yeah, I counted 55. You're like 55 feet away in the closest thing to a straight line.
Gotcha.
That actually is not easier.
Not really, but the darker lines are your grid.
I would go to maybe the white lines. I think were easier to tell the difference between those and like the actual map dark lines.
Yeah.
Oops, I turned
good.
the opacity down entirely.
Oh, does the map come with its own grid?
No.
And we don't snap to
I
it
mean, the
either.
floor tiles are basically the grid in here, but they're
Gotcha.
The same?
I think you can choose to snap to it.
there we go.
That's
There
better.
we go.
That's a little easier
Oh,
to see.
Yeah.
That is good. Okay, so where are we?
Sorry, I've been rolling initiative for these guys.
Yeah. You're still at the table over there on the right.
Yeah.
Remember, you haven't done shit except drink my beer.
Yeah, I need my food.
I may
Truly
throw
a thief in the
dagger.
strictest sense of the word.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
worst. thief.
The double action: eat someone else's food.
I'm an awesome thief.
Yeah, we get back and we're like, what could have happened? Who did it? There's no fingerprints.
No.
Okay, so let's see here. Let me order these. Okay, so one of the Sturges goes first. Let me figure out which Sturge this is. It's that one. So he's gonna go for the nearest person.
Wilhelm.
Yeah, because
Drinky.
the people in the bar scattered as soon as this thing crawled up out of the
Yeah.
portal, and you saw a couple people get dragged back down into the portal.
Why, Sturges?
No, not by Sturges. The troll, when he came over the edge, just kind of like
Oh, he
grabbed a
grabbed.
couple people and just
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
knocked them into the portal.
Oh, fuck.
And you hear the Wilhelm scream as they go down the portal.
I scream. I watch them and I'm like, ah!
Yeah, that works too.
Ah!
Okay, let me. There's got to be a better way to pull up these things' stats. I just haven't found it yet. It's very annoying.
Well, D&D Beyond has so many handy tools for
Oh my god.
quickly searching the stats of an enemy.
that is true.
It's really a DM's best friend. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
You mean it's the official tool set for
Yes.
D&D online? Let's see here.
Someone cue up the 80s clips there.
How big is a Sturge? Is it like
It's
a bird?
it's a tiny creature, so it's
Like I could pop.
no,
at the
no,
biggest?
not like that. It'd be more like you're fighting like a goose,
Okay,
like
Gotcha.
kind of that size.
gotcha.
Still not human size, but you know,
Small.
yeah, small. So let's see here. He's going to try to drain your blood,
Do it.
and I really wish I would stop rolling 2 of them at a time when I click it. I think it's because I have 2 Sturges in the group. So we're just going to treat this as 1. Sorry.
Yep. Every Sturge has advantage.
So he rolled a 9 for both of them, thankfully.
And my AC is 14.
Okay, so he whiffs, and
Yep.
you'll take any damage.
Yep.
Okay. Then next in order is Holly.
Okay, so I want to.
Fireball.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Lightning bolt.
Well,
Chain lightning.
yeah, I was wondering if I can do a spell of some sort, but I was trying to figure out what spell.
You're a wizard, Holly.
Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
Shut up.
Ah, there we go.
So you can click
yeah.
spells, and then you can go down to what you have prepared, and you
No,
basically.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. And I feel like the best that I could maybe do is the magic missile right now.
Magic
Magic,
missile.
Magic Missile is a
Like
very
that.
good spell.
It's a fan favorite.
Okay. So I want to cast the magic missile on the.
Troll.
You see me like swatting at this.
You see a half orc over
size
here that looks
monster
very
bat.
close to dead.
I see what?
You see a half orc that looks very close to dead over
Oh
here.
my no.
No.
She's coming
Holly,
right at him.
Kill it.
I want to cast it on the troll right now.
Okay.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am not sure what Magic Missile does at your level. Is it just 1d4 or is it
3d4?
You can click on magic missile, and it'll.
It's auto hit.
It's
one.
1d4 plus
So
1?
a dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Magic Missile is great because you don't have to.
It auto hits.
Yeah, it just auto hits and does damage. So you just roll
Yeah,
1d4
But I
plus
think
1.
a single spell is 3 darts, so it's 3d4 plus
Oh,
3.
actually, before that though, can you give me an intelligence check real quick? I want to see what you. I'm gonna tell you some stuff about trolls based on the intelligence check.
All of us?
No,
Just
just Holly.
Holly.
Just me. So let me see. What is my? Sorry guys, I'm trying.
It's a.
At the top.
It'll be a d20 plus 3.
Plus 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So intelligence is 15.
So you know that trolls regenerate health, and that they are weak to fire. And the only way to stop them from regenerating is to light them on fire. And you notice that this entire bar is lit by lanterns with lantern oil in them. So, just
Okay.
throwing that out there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, burn the bar down.
So I want to distract it. So I still want to. Where's the nearest lantern?
You can also tell one of us.
Directly
There's
above the
actually
troll.
there's one on
So
the
I
middle
was-
of the table with you.
Okay. So I
You can
can't.
also tell one of us who's closer to it. Do something about
No,
with
I
fire.
know, but is there any way for me to like attach the lantern to the magic missile spell?
No, magic missile is
Damn
like
it.
it's almost like an invisible bullet. Like you can't even really
Okay.
like see it.
But I can't like take my wand and do like Accio fire and throw it over to him.
No, nothing
It's
like
mage
that.
hand.
If you had mage hand, yeah,
Okay.
you could definitely do that.
Do you have? I think you have. Don't you have hidden helper
So-
or mage hand or something?
Unseen servant.
She's got floating disc, expeditious retreat, detect magic, and magic missile
Nope.
Yeah.
currently.
Disc lets you send something over, right? You can put something on the disc.
That's
It
like
follows you though.
yeah, it follows you.
Yeah.
It's like 30
okay.
feet of range.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
like
can't
on your
like
own foot
tip
trail.
it over or anything, so you just like move the lantern closer to it.
Okay, so can I do magic missile on the troll and also tell? I guess Roland's my best bet right now to about the fire and to.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just
Something like
shouted
that.
at all of us.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
Okay.
everybody can hear you if you shout. So, you know,
Okay,
I mean,
so I'll shout. Okay, because the troll can't understand what I'm saying. He doesn't understand our
Yeah.
language.
it is
for the
highly
most part.
unlikely he knows common.
Okay, great.
What do you
Alright,
tell
so-
us?
I'm gonna do magic missile to the troll, and then I'm gonna be like all peppy as best as I can. Hey friends! So fun fact, did you know that trolls can die via fire? So let's light this son of a bitch up.
Sounds good.
So kill it with fire. Is
Yes.
What you're
Yes.
saying. Got
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone
Okay.
spell it out. F-I-R.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
So roll your 1d4 plus 1 for your magic missile damage.
I thought magic missile was 3 darts.
I think that's at a higher level. Let me double
Is
Hold
check.
on. How do I? Oh, just kidding.
Or maybe it's I have.
No,
another
actually,
camp.
you're correct. It is 3 darts. Wow.
Yeah, so it's 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3. Wow.
How do,
Yeah, it's
How do
pretty
I-
good.
okay,
So on your
three-
advanced roll,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll-
I see it. I got it. I got it. 3d4 plus 3, not
Yeah.
plus 1.
Plus
Yeah,
3. It's 1
plus
per
3.
dart, and so it's just 3d4 plus 3.
Okay, rolling that now.
there
11.
you go.
Okay. So the troll takes 11 damage.
Great.
Yep. There we go.
Pretty good.
You see it recoil as it takes it in the back, takes the bullets in the back, and is just like, ah. But it doesn't seem too phased by it. It just, because it just literally had like a bunch of vampire bats on it, basically. It's
Okay.
it's feeling it, but not as much as like as you would have expected with your
Okay.
previous experience casting that on people.
Okay, that's fair.
So Yagra's turn. She runs over to the table to grab her mace, and then kind of just sits down with her mace in hand and is like, just kind of watching.
Yeah, she's hurt, right?
Yeah,
still
she's
pretty-
hurt. She's not. I mean, she's been around here for a while, so she knows shit comes up out of the portal, and she's like, Durnan's got it.
Okay.
But she's also ready in case, like, something else goes wrong. In case Durnan doesn't got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the troll's turn. It runs over to Durnan. And you can see it with it starts clawing and biting at Durnan.
Oh, poor Darnan.
And then a bite. I don't understand why they're all
What kind of
rolling
creature is
with
Durnan? Is he a
advantage.
human or an elf or a dwarf or a what?
Durnan's a human. Yeah, Durnan's a human. He's got like actually, I think I can show you a picture of Durnan, like a better picture of Durnan.
Is he like a sage old man who's got like special abilities, and that's why this thing knows that he needs
So
to attack him?
you guys would actually know that anybody who had frequented the Yawning Portal for a little while would probably know this. How many of you do you think like come here regularly?
I would say semi-regularly.
I probably perform here every now and then, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I live in the city, so probably not
Okay.
infrequently.
Well, anybody who's come here fairly frequently would know that Durnan owns the Yawning Portal because he discovered the Yawning Portal and he made his wealth on this portal.
Okay.
He ventured down through this portal, and by portal, it's actually a tower that has sunken down into the ground 100 to 200 feet, according to rumors. And it leads down into the Undermountain below the city. And he makes his money by first he made his money by actually venturing down there and killing things and bringing treasure back. And now he makes his money by using a winch to lower PCs down, or NPCs, PCs, adventurers, if you will, down into the portal. And they pay a small, modest fee to for the
a nominal fee.
Yes.
if you will?
Nominal fee.
a small
man.
nominal fee to go down into the portal to try to find treasure. Most of them don't come back,
Okay.
but the ones that do come back are filthy rich.
Cash in advance kind of business. Everything he runs, he gets the money up front.
Yeah, well, because there might not be getting the money
Yeah.
if he were to just send people down there for free. Let's see here. I wanted to find the picture of him. So I think there's a good picture of him.
Yeah, I would say Durnan and I don't frequent the bar that often, maybe like once a month to check in on him, but he and I know each other fairly well.
Okay, yeah. Then anybody who would have known him, or have come to this bar fairly frequently would know like how he got started with all this and.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's cool
So
in my
whose
book.
turn is next?
It's the blinded troll, but I was looking for that. I was looking for the name of the little pamphlet here that would have him on it, but I can find that later.
Cat.
The cat.
Get him out of here.
For our viewers, however many you are.
Okay.
If you hear it chirping, that's the
That's
cat.
the cat.
It's just Georgie.
Just George.
He is
who-
going out of initiative order.
He has a lovely singing voice.
He does. And he loves to get recorded.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. I think I see why.
He's very photogenic.
He is. Such a kitty.
All right.
Oh, that makes more sense now. Okay. So the second number is not an actual, or the first number is the.
Yeah.
One of these is the damage, and one of these is the. That's so weird. Okay. Anyways, that actually looks right what I'm seeing here. So, let me look at Durnan's stats here. See if he was hit.
I don't think he's like a civilian.
Nope, he was
Definitely dodged.
he dodged one of them. He took the bite.
Okay.
So he got hit with the bite from the troll, which, you know what they say, troll bites are cleaner than
Yeah.
human mouths, so
Cleaner than human mouths.
so
Oddly enough, the cleanest part of a troll's body.
yeah. I mean, with all the regeneration they have on their gums, it's fine. He'll probably be fine. So
Yeah.
Durnan takes a little bit of damage from getting bit by a troll, but seems somewhat unfazed. Rolan, it is your turn.
He's badass.
Hey. All right.
Yeah, Durnan does not look like the type who is unaccustomed to this.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Hey. Did I just add another Durnan in the map? I did. That's how you add them. Ha! There you go. There's Durnan.
We're
Show to
learning.
everybody.
We're learning. Hey, Durnan.
Aww,
That is what Durnan
Dude.
looks like.
he's
Right
a
on.
good-looking guy.
The
Good job.
Durns.
Hard-working man right there.
He is.
Yeah,
Chops.
Right on.
He's working that tap and killing those trolls.
All right.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm up. I heard what you said about the fire. So you said there are torches?
Yeah,
in this
there's
room?
lamps. And sorry, I keep adding Durnans.
Yeah.
So,
it's everywhere.
I will mark
Burn it
a
for
couple of them
days.
on the map. There's one like right next to you, Venable.
Okay.
So let's see here.
There's one on that table next to where I'm
There's
getting my
one.
blood sucked out.
There's one like next to
Here.
every door. There's gonna be like two, one on each
Yeah.
side of it.
Okay.
There's
Um,
one.
Blood sucked out.
Tables have lanterns on them, like in the middle. Any
Yeah.
table's gonna have them.
All right.
So like if you just go over to a table in the middle of it, you'll
Yeah.
see one.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the one that's right behind me off the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can't make this work. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You could throw it if you want to. It's just less controlled at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to throw it either way. I just figured I'd make it a closer target.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it at the troll here. I guess for my attack.
Okay. Just add your dex to hit with it.
Okay. Cool.
Your dex modifier.
Got it. All right. Let's see. Dex is 2. 14.
Okay. Well, let's see here. So it doesn't do any damage to the troll. Like, you see it shatter on him, and it doesn't, like, penetrate his, like, skin or anything, but the fire is all over him because it landed on him. I mean,
Yeah.
even if it
It's
bounces
covered
off
in
his
oil and
armor,
fire.
he didn't dodge it, so...
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
that's fine.
roll 1d4 for the damage. The fire
1d4
damage.
for damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. 3.
3? Okay.
Yep. And then
So-
Polar Master, bonus action.
Now he will not regenerate, but he did actually regenerate last turn, so I need to
Yeah.
actually give him a little bit of health back, because you just now got him with the fire, so...
Yeah. So long as he's on fire, we can continue to do damage to him in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Polar Master bonus attack. I'm gonna hit him with the back end of my spear.
Oh,
Or
damn
my
it.
spear, my glaive.
Durnan fell out of the order somehow. God damn
Oh.
it, Durnan.
Damn it, Durnan.
Okay,
15 to hit on with the back end of my glaive.
I'm gonna make Durnan go next, just so he's actually... I think he was supposed to have gone already, but...
Okay.
So what'd you get? A 15?
15 to hit him with the back end of my glaive.
That hits.
Awesome. All right,
Great.
and that's another D4.
Oh, wait a
Uh,
second. Your attack action would have been throwing the lantern.
Yeah,
This
no,
is as
my
a bonus action.
It's
Yeah.
bonus.
Polar
Oh,
Master.
you can. Oh, wow. Oh, Polar
Yes.
Master. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I get a second attack out of the gate, but it's only a D4.
Yeah.
bludgeon.
Okay.
All right. So 5 damage, 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Hi, Dabney.
Okay. So he takes
There's
it.
quite the menagerie over there.
Okay. So next up is Durnan, and Durnan takes his long sword, or his great sword, and
Oh, great.
swings at the troll.
I think Holly's in the background just like, you got this, Durnan, it's all you!
Let's see here.
Go, Durnan!
Go, Durnan!
Oh, okay. Wow, this guy's insane.
He's insane.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he's
What?
fighting a troll, and he lives on top of a troll hole.
The troll hole? Yeah.
The troll hole.
Yeah.
God.
Troll hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see
What do we got?
So, does this sort of thing phase the patrons, you think? Like, is it...
here. The patrons are like,
empty
I mean,
now?
some of the people are like sitting around and watching, apparently for fun. The upper levels seem less concerned than the lower levels, despite the fact that the sturges are like flying. Everybody who was around the fight in the immediate vicinity of the troll like bolted out of like every door that they could get out of. Like some people went out some windows.
Nice.
Let's see here. So this guy makes 4 melee attacks. Holy crap. I'm just gonna roll all of these.
He makes 4 melee attacks?
Yes, he does.
Jeez.
Yeah, Durnan's a beast.
No kidding.
Yes, he is. Okay, so let's see here.
That's incredibly loud.
Sorry.
So he hits for 23, 34, 36.
So Alu you still haven't done anything yet, right?
Yep. So Durnan hits for 36 with his sword.
Oh, holy crap.
Holy
Damn.
And
Still alive?
yeah, it's still alive. But actually, I need to roll on the. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. That's a variant thing. Never mind. Okay. So it is the next person's turn. Finn.
Okay, so check me on how this troll physics work. He's on fire at the moment. Is that
Yes.
Yes.
So he
Okay.
can't regenerate.
okay? So all that does is make it so he can't regenerate.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he'll keep taking burning damage until he goes out. But
Right.
yeah, it's he won't be able to regenerate for quite some time while he's taking while he's still burnt.
All
Even
right.
if the fire goes out, he won't start regenerating again for a while.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna make my way over there. I don't.
There is one of those blood-sucking Underdark bats in your way.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can help him out.
All right. Is that the guy that's on you?
Yeah.
It is a blood-sucking bat that is threatening the patrons of the bar.
There's another one too that still hasn't taken a turn, just
Yeah.
hovering over the Yawning Portal.
All right. So, oh wait. Question is, do I want to attack the bat or do I want to attack the troll?
Sounds like Durnan doesn't need our help.
Yeah. All right. I'll attack the stupid bat.
All right, get up in his face.
Yeah. Right here.
Okay.
All right, with my longsword, two-handed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
slice
do
it
a
in half.
D10. What's up?
That's not what I want to do. I didn't mean to do that. That's not my roll. Let me reset.
Season roll.
Your
It's not
magic
my
missile
click on it, it
sword.
just does it.
What
Yeah.
are you
I have to. I'm changing my die. Hang on. So I'm rolling. I'm trying to.
I mean, you have the right dice. You just have to add your modifier to it.
I need to
Well,
add my-
and he needs to roll a d20 to hit.
Oh yeah, D20 to hit first. Yeah. No, he's gonna hit. I got faith.
Yeah,
He's
you're
fine. He's
you're
fine.
good for his hit.
Do I get a +5 on roll to hit?
Let me look at your
Yeah,
character
it should
sheet.
be if you have a strength of +3 and your proficiency bonus. Yeah, you and I both have the same
Uh,
stats on that.
It says a +4 on the longsword on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. That's longbow. So yeah, longsword is +4. You're right.
Yep.
All right, this is my actual roll.
Yeah, you hit. You definitely
Yeah,
hit.
you hit.
All right. All right. Now I'm rolling my d10.
And actually, you cannot fail to kill it.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So it
Uh,
dies.
Sweet.
Just give it to me then.
You got the first body count of the whole campaign.
You did.
That's fitting.
I mean, the troll technically knocked people down the portal,
Oh,
and
whatever.
you
on the team.
you
on
took
the
out
team.
somebody as well,
Yeah.
even though they got dragged away.
Yeah, I didn't kill him though.
9?
All right. So
That's
Fen
true.
rolled 9.
You were dealing bludgeoning damage. It died. It died. Just your +2 damage would have killed it. So
they're little.
seeing
Alright.
its
Shove it
seeing
back
its
down the
Sturge
portal.
friend die, the other Sturge comes over to you, and he is
Alright.
ready to fight.
Suck my blood.
He's not ready to die like his friend, but he's gonna try to take revenge.
Okay.
So he's gonna try to latch onto you. Oops. Unrecognized. There we go.
Ah,
He whiffs. He whiffs hard.
hard.
He buzzes past you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
big
so
deal.
do you want to
Well,
describe how you killed the Sturge? Would you like to do that?
Was that the one that was in fact on Wilhelm?
Yes.
Yes.
It hadn't latched onto him yet. It was trying.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, never mind then. I don't know. I killed him with what, a 2? So,
I mean,
jeez.
you probably overkilled him, honestly.
Yeah,
you
just
probably
sliced him in half.
Yeah, you overkilled him 4 times.
It didn't
4 and a
much.
half.
I think I just bludgeoned him with the pommel of the sword. How about
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And that Sturge is done, so now it's Wilhelm.
All right, so
Now
we're
that you're
on
in
the
no
troll.
immediate danger.
Yeah. Fen seems really good at killing these little guys. So I kind of throw Zagra a wink, give her a little thing, and I'm gonna jump on this table.
Zagra doesn't seem impressed,
That's
By you?
fine.
but
That's
she
okay.
acknowledges that you gave her a wink.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I want to. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. I want to vault off the table while I grab the lamp and swing down. Can I swing down with the lamp and my sword onto the troll's back?
You can do it with just the lamp, but he's already on fire. I mean,
Wouldn't
you
do
could
much. Okay.
you can jump on his back while he's on fire if you
I
want
wanna
to try to
jump on his
grapple a
back. I wanna-
flaming character.
No, I'm not trying to grapple a flaming character. I want to come down swinging on him from behind.
Okay, that's fine. And you just want to like jump off the table to do it?
Yeah.
Just
Give
for
it a
that
little
extra.
flourish.
Yeah.
Because he's tall, right? Trolls are big. They don't expect attacks from above.
Yeah. I mean,
One who could say it might give me some sort of advantage.
Oh my god.
oh my god. No,
Get
I.
outta here.
But yeah,
no.
So I'd come in swinging with the rapier.
Okay.
From behind. So 1d20 plus 5. 13 to hit.
Are you swinging the rapier overhand? Because I really like the idea of you swinging a rapier.
Yeah.
Just, no stabbing. Just.
Clearly, I'm not the most professional soldier in the world.
You carry a
But I got
rapier for
something
show.
funky and stabby and swingy. Yeah.
Okay. You go to hit it, and it just kind of like bounces off of the troll hide.
Think.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But you hit him. He didn't dodge.
Yeah.
But he also wasn't looking at you, so there's that too.
Yeah. Just kind of not paying attention.
Yeah. So
Then,
oh, sorry. You still had something you wanted to do?
yeah, as a bonus action, I what's our barkeep's name again?
Durnan?
Durnan.
Yeah,
I say.
Can you guys see the nameplates under the tokens?
No.
No.
Okay.
So I want to look at Durnan and I say, Durnan, more like done him in. And I pause for a second. I'm like, that was bad.
Oh, I
But
thought
it
you
is
were about
bardic
to.
inspiration.
Okay, I thought you were about to insult Durnan. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Durnan-
does get a plus D6 at some point. One
Yeah.
extra D6.
It's to hit, right?
It
Well,
can
or a
be-
saving throw, or
or ability check. yeah.
okay, just not damage, essentially.
Right.
Cool. Okay. Alu.
Hang on, they've got animal
Alu.
troubles.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
What's left that needs to be killed?
There is a
Troll,
sturge.
Troll.
leech.
There's a sturge that is trying to take vengeance on Finn, and there's the troll.
You can help me out a
I
little
thought
bit.
that the troll died.
No.
No,
Because
he
it's
took
on
a lot
fire,
of
he's not dead
damage,
yet.
and he's on
Oh.
fire.
I know that like there's a lot of stuff going around, and I haven't moved this whole time. Can I throw a dagger, like a sneak attack with my dagger, at the troll?
I'm not sure if you got range for that.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna look
you
at the
might
range.
just be out of-
I
what's
would
your range on the
definitely-
dagger?
I would give you the sneak attack just
60,
because
I think.
it's
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
it's oh wait a second. Long range is 60 for it. Normal range is 20.
I think you'd have to move closer and then try and throw.
And you couldn't do sneak attack because that would be a disadvantage,
So-
even though you'd have advantage because of our adjacency, so it would
You
break
can
even.
you can switch to a there's a ruler over here on the left hand side, and like you can switch to that to see. So he's at 75 feet from you. Well, whoops, I started in the
You
wrong spot.
could get off your ass and move across the room.
He's at
Could do
80.
that.
If you move 10 feet closer, you could, or 20 feet closer, you could throw a dagger at
Yeah.
long range. You'll just be
Or
at,
you could help Finn.
What's
He's
wait,
being attacked by a
What's been ever done for me?
Yeah, helping Fen only
You can-
requires you to move one seat
yes,
over.
you
on
could
the-
literally scoot over one seat and throw a dagger at long range from the seat,
Yeah.
And maybe hit that thing.
and maybe hit. Yeah.
Essentially make a friend in the process.
Venable, do you know what
That
long
seems
range
more
is?
like what my character-
Like
Yeah,
the,
it's,
is it
yeah,
a minus
between-
4?
it's just with disadvantage. Roll twice.
Disadvantage.
take the lower.
Okay.
What's the other? So there's just the one bat left, and then the troll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Oh.
kill the bat. You have a good chance of killing.
I wonder if
the
I
bat.
can link you a picture of a sturge. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can get this thing open. Oh yeah, here we go. Take a look at that. That's what you're fighting.
Aw.
I know, adorable, right? Like,
It's
why
Like
would you
if a
even
kiwi
fight this
bird
thing?
and a naked mole rat and a bat got together.
Yeah,
He lives.
No.
and like this one's emaciated. Like you can tell it hasn't had a lot of blood because it's not a ball.
Oh, they actually like inflate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
There were
nice.
3 of them attached to the troll when he came up out of like the hole, and they were like so full of troll blood that they just went back down into the hole because they're like, I can't drink anymore. They couldn't even continue.
Couldn't
Gross.
even. All right.
So
So,
what do you do?
Alu, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So in order to see, do I have to roll something to see if I have advantage or disadvantage or sneak attack?
So, how your sneak attack works is that you have to have advantage on the attack, or your friend, an enemy of your target, needs to be within 5 feet of it. So basically, it needs to be distracted. It needs to be engaged with somebody else.
So Finn would definitely qualify for that, and since you haven't
Yes.
like been part of the combat, I would let you go ahead and sneak attack something because they. So if you like scooted over like one seat, just like, you know, shuffle over, you could do a long range.
Yeah.
Well, actually, then you wouldn't. No, it'd still work because Finn is distracting it.
So shuffle over. Should I get as close as I can, or?
Yeah, generally, like
Up to
it
you.
helps.
Okay, so if I do, how do I move?
You
pick
just
up the button
pick,
to
go.
switch to the arrow.
Pointer.
Hold on, I gotta switch my
Yeah.
tool.
Yes. Switch to the select and move.
I
Yeah,
think that's as far as I can go. I'd like,
Yeah.
that looks right.
Six squares, basically. Yeah.
yeah.
And then
And
you would
then-
be 35 feet away, so you would still be in long range, but you'll have advantage because it doesn't notice you yet. It's not paying attention to you. But you'll have disadvantage for long range. I believe those cancel out, right?
They do. So
Okay.
straight roll.
So it'd just be a straight roll.
Okay, so I need to roll my. I'm rolling a 1d20 to see if I
Yeah,
hit,
plus
right?
your
1d20 plus 4.
Okay.
plus 5.
That's still Wilhelm.
I didn't touch anything.
Plus, it's my modifier would be what? My dex or my?
Your dex and your proficiency, which should be a total of 4 right now, because you have a +2 to dex mod, and
You can
everybody
also
has
in
plus
D&D
2
Beyond
proficiency.
just click actions and attack, and it'll tell you
Tell you
your
what to
plus
roll.
hit is.
Yeah.
It does all the math for you.
Where?
Go back to your D&D Beyond. So it's in that big panel on the right.
One.
No, down lower. Down lower. That one. See where it says attack up at the top?
Yeah.
Attack your
Plus
DC.
4.
Plus 4.
Yep. So 1d20 plus 4.
That was horrible.
So,
But you got plus 4.
You hit Finn in the eye. He's down.
I'm not gonna do a critical failure that can hit other people, but
Alright.
you basically you just straight down into the Yawning Portal. Just-
You hear a distant ah.
I shouldn't have done anything at all. Should have sat where I was.
We had a chance to be friends, man. You blew it. Screw the pooch.
Mm-hmm.
That was a waste of a turn.
Relationship 4.
What are you gonna do?
Hey,
Yeah.
you got that one out of the way. That's the
Yeah.
important part, right?
I was gonna say, Ian got his one out of the way, like when we test drove this thing.
Holly?
Yeah.
yesterday.
You're up.
Very first one. Very first roll. Alright,
Okay.
yeah. Holly.
Anything to do? Guess you're done.
I don't think there is anything else I can do.
Hannah, I think your mic might be off or something.
I can't
Yeah.
hear you, Hannah.
Something.
She's a mime.
Yeah. Can't hear you.
We've
Nothing.
lost you.
I don't think she muted herself.
No, it doesn't
No.
look like it.
No, you don't have the mute sign.
Interesting.
Oh,
Hmm.
probably a Windows problem.
Blink once for yes and twice for no.
You might just need to type in chat for now, and we can figure it out next time.
Yeah.
Because we're actually almost to the end of the session for today.
Test run.
Pretty much. Let's see. Where's it gonna pop up at?
In which chat,
one?
actually? Now
Which
that
chat is it gonna be in?
Very good.
you should do it in roll 20, just because that's what people will see.
Yeah. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. I was like, who closed the door?
Cameron.
Yeah. I was not looking at the the video screen. All right.
Oh fuck, I forgot about it.
The Sturges are, they're not something that you would generally be able to perform animal handling on.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
these are like straight monsters. They are not
Testing.
animals.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Testing.
I can hear now.
Testing.
Can they hear you now?
Yes, I can hear
Yes.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Only
Okay.
Cameron.
Yeah,
Really?
only
What did
Cameron
you
on the
do?
same mic.
I just went into settings and reset them.
Okay.
Noted.
All right. So
Thanks,
I'm
Cam.
gonna move a little closer
Go for it.
to Fen. And then then I guess I'll just do, can I do magic missile on the Sturge?
So it
I
looks
would
like
say it's overkill.
Or
So you have spells that you prepare every day? Or wait, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
So you would have 2 spells that you've prepared. Did you prepare 2 magic missiles today?
So if you go to spells, it should
I-
say like prepared.
I'm at spells now, but I don't see.
It's okay. I mean, we can figure this out next time for
Okay.
yeah, you have none of them marked as prepared, so guess what? You have 2 magic missiles prepared.
Oh, cool. Great. Thanks.
You were prepared to be
That's a lot of
prepared.
foresight, Hannah. How'd you know?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll roll with
so-
that because I probably should have explained how to prepare your spells.
All right. So that's a 1d4 plus 1, and then a d20 for
3d4
hitting.
plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right. We're already there. Okay.
Against a Sturge, it's another auto kill, right? 'Cause it
Actually,
auto-hits.
yes, that is a complete auto kill for the Sturge.
Okay.
He's
Nice.
died 5 times
That's
over.
11.
Describe how he dies, Hannah.
So I just did the spell, and I was just like, I don't know. I want to say something funny, but I can't. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Oh, this is so gross. Why am I here? Oh, just die. Just die. I didn't sign up for this.
Okay. I didn't sign up for this.
I just
There we
want
go.
a drink.
And there will be no drinks at the table when you get back there.
Ruin my Friday night, will you?
Okay, so, that would be your turn. Yagra continues drinking. Pretty content that the bar seems to be under control. The blinded, or sorry, not the blinded troll, the troll, continues attacking Durnan. And I'm just going to roll for this now instead of clicking on its attack because I'm not entirely sure it's doing that right. So there's 1 claw attack, there's 2 claw attacks, and then we need a
1 hit.
bite, which is here's the bite. Yeah, so the bite and the claw both hit Durnan.
Yeah.
So the bite does 2d6 plus 4 for the bite. So that does 9, and then the claw does 1d6 plus 4. Okay. So
Okay.
Durnan takes, let's see, 16, 17 damage.
Well, with Durnan,
Yeah.
that's probably fine. Like he looks.
If he's rocking 4
Okay.
attacks, he's fine.
Yeah, Durnan, I mean, obviously he's like bleeding at this point, but Durnan
Yeah.
seems like he's,
He ain't
he's
got
used
time
to this
bleed.
kind of thing, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
And the troll, it like scratches at him, bites at him, and Durnan's like, "Get back, you bastard!" and pushes him back with his great sword.
Got it.
And then it is Roland's turn.
Alright. Things on fire.
Oh yeah. Roll. Let me roll a. I'm just gonna roll a d20 for this. Just
No
50,
whammy.
just a 50-50. Nope, it remains on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good.
So roll 1d4 for the fire continuing to burn.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna smack him with my glaive.
Okay.
See what happens. 16.
Okay. Roll damage.
Damage. Coming
Come
up.
on.
Oops. Not right. Hang on. Reroll.
That's right.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
we
right.
can just
Okay.
add 3 to it.
Okay, yeah. I just.
So
no, you're good.
we'll just use the first
I had
one.
4 for a second,
So
and then I
13.
changed it right at the last second.
13
Alright,
damage.
so that's five slashing damage on that, or no?
13.
I took your first roll where you rolled a 10 plus 4, but I just made it plus 3 because
Okay, sounds good. Cool.
it's
I'll take that.
I can subtract 1. We're good
Awesome.
with that.
Cool, and then backhand on the backswing.
Okay.
Or sorry, I have to roll a hit. Sorry. Not true.
Yeah, it's not a magic missile.
Yeah, not a magic missile. I learned by watching. Fuck yeah!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
First crit? Is that
Nice.
the first crit?
First.
No, we
first-
had a crit on an insight check or something.
Cameron,
No, on initiative.
First
Cameron.
combat crit.
why have you not? You need an air horn sound for this.
You're
Post
the DM.
But you're post production.
Oh, I am not post production.
All right. So 2d4. Let's see.
Does this
Okay, I'll
add your
take that.
strength mod?
What?
Does this add your strength mod? Does that
That's
get
what
added twice
that's what
on
my
a
plus
crit?
3 is.
But does that get added twice on a crit?
No, only dice.
Only the
rolls
dice.
get
Okay.
doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's the
8
eight.
bludgeoning damage. So yeah.
Okay. So,
So 13 slashing
Oops.
and
One left.
8
One more.
bludgeoning.
one more.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
It's still standing.
Yes, it is. It
Shit, okay.
I mean, it doesn't look happy. It's on fire. It's got a lot of stab wounds.
Oh, I realized I'm in between it and the hole in case it wants to go back home.
That sounds about right. Sounds
I
like
mean,
something
Durnan's
we
going
do.
right now, so it's probably fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Durnan's probably just gonna take his head off. All right. Yeah, I think that's it
So-
for my turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do Durnan here. Let's see. Let's see if this works.
I don't get action surge till
And
second.
then remember, the 1d6 added after seeing the roll.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
The
Oh, yeah, yeah.
1d6 Durnan gets can be added after seeing the roll.
Yeah, so he'll add it to whichever one is very close to hitting,
Yeah.
but doesn't hit.
Come on, Durnan.
So he's hit with 3 of them so far. 2 of them now. The 13 is the closest, so I add a d6 to that.
So he gets 3 hits.
So he gets 3 hits, yeah. And then we're gonna do his. Let's see, it's. Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he
Nice.
deals it 26 damage and the troll dies. He's already on fire.
Yeah.
Durnan,
Durnan.
Durnan plunges his sword through the troll's head and then lops it off.
Nice.
And-
Half decap.
Yeah, half decap.
Nice.
And he looks over to both of you and is like, "Good fighting," and
to
starts
have you around, buddy.
wiping
Yeah,
off his
get my
sword.
cap.
He grabs
Yeah.
a towel off the bar behind him and starts wiping off his sword.
Yeah. So I shout to the bar. We slayed the troll. Drinks all around on the slayer. And I point to Durnan and I see if I can get away with that.
And Durnan says, "I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's enough people trying to give away drinks in my bar tonight."
And I'm just gonna be like, Durnan, that was so hot, you slaying the troll.
Oh my god.
And Durnan's
Oh.
like,
You
Durnan's
did
just
so
like,
good.
"Yep,
Yep.
I get that a lot.
Be like, oh,
I
don't
get that a
be
lot
like
around here."
Durnan, that was so hot. You
Don't be
slayed
like
the
that. Wilhelm, shut up.
troll.
Throw my game off.
And I'd like to wrap it up here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to start the next part of it until next week. You know, just
Yeah, clean start.
Yeah.
because the next thing is a conversation that you'll go into it. It might take a little longer than what we have, so I'd like
Got
to.
it.
Then the conversation will be fresh for next time.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
But I would like to actually do one other thing. I'd like to kind of something I've seen in other campaigns is we'll kind of go they'll go around and they'll ask people for their inner dialogue of how they feel about certain things. So
Is this in character?
yeah, in character,
as player?
in character. So
character. In character.
Finn, I'd really like to get your character's inner dialogue of what he thinks right now, since he's with this random group of people that Rolan brought him around to, and you just fought all sorts of crazy shit that crawled up out of a hole in a tavern.
So Finn is not like too taken aback by most of this, mainly because this is kind of a normal thing for him, given that he lives in the forest.
Yeah.
And he is familiar with what's his friend's name?
Roland.
Roland's behavior usually in this sort of thing. Basically, when he used to hang out with Roland, this sort of thing kind of followed him around a little bit.
Okay, so Roland was always getting you into trouble. Like, he always took you to places with trolls and sturges.
Roland is a fighting kind of guy, so it's not completely unexpected.
And it's not just humans, though. Like, Roland has taken you to, like, slay just, like, aberrations and things like that.
I don't know if we have a history of that necessarily, but as far as dealing with non-humanoid monsters, Fen is also not unfamiliar with that. So,
Okay.
He's probably a little bit taken aback by the monster coming out of the deep dark hole in the middle of the tavern.
Yeah,
But-
not every day, I guess, that your character goes to a tavern that has a...
He's not a city
pit.
guy, so this is the surroundings are a little bit odd to him, but he's not, he's not flipping out about this. He's
You
pretty
don't
Okay.
know enough to be like, that's weird. It's like, everything's weird.
And then
basically.
I'd like to do one more character, Holly. How do you feel about coming to this bar and having just, random monsters just come up out of the middle of a well in the middle of the bar?
Okay, so she's not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah.
But she admires Durnan, and I think despite the troll attack, now she's just like super turned on and wants to fuck.
Okay. So
That's the character.
Well, you asked for it, Max.
you
All
just
right.
want Durnan then? That's all you really want
Yeah.
at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he was the one who actually did the work, so
Yeah.
I
mean-
What about me? I killed a bat.
I killed your bat. So
She did have to save you.
yeah.
That's
Well-
funny.
We will see if your and Durnan relationship blossoms later. We'll leave that for another
Can't wait.
session of the Dragon Heist.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
I
Well,
look forward
All right,
to
guys. Thanks for
Thanks,
tuning into our
everybody.
inaugural episode. Hopefully, it
thanks,
wasn't too
everyone.
boring while we tried to figure our shit out.
Yeah.
But we'll keep going. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to this campaign. Max, thanks for DMing this. This is going to be a lot
Thank
of
you,
fun.
Max.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Sorry for the
bye.
technical difficulties.
Yeah,
We're good.
figuring it all
Good.
out.
Fine.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right, guys. Later.